Hey, this is Jay Rodriguez,
This is Matthew Wallace.
and this is my public confession. This is our special secret sexy podcast, episode 1.
Episode 1.
Uh, Matt, how about you tell them what the podcast is about?
The podcast is our public confession. It's where we're going to unload all of the shitty things that we've done and said in our lives, mainly about our dicks, mainly sexual, really sexual.
There's other stuff too, like
There's
maybe
other stuff,
there's
but
butt stuff.
hot stuff. We're gonna try and have special guests every week on the show. Hopefully, a girl. We would like to have a female perspective, just so it doesn't seem like we're a bunch of misogynistic assholes.
Nanistic. Hopefully in the future. Actually, cool thing we do know a few strippers, so it'd be cool to get some strippers in here to talk, not to dance. I mean, both maybe. Who knows? Today's topic, I think we're just gonna dive into it. The worst things we have said and or did.
Jamie, first off,
Yes.
there's our public confession. So, what is the worst thing you've done this week?
This week? Fuck, I don't know. Shit. Way to put me on the spot, you fucking asshole. Well, I've been on crushes lately, so I really haven't done a whole lot. Jeez. I mean, there's this girl that I...
Use real names, Jamie. Real
I'm
names.
not gonna use her fucking real name.
Real names.
No, because she's gonna kill me.
She shouldn't be listening to this, and she shouldn't know that this exists.
Alright, fine. Jeez. Okay, her name's,
Definitely making something up right now.
Okay, her name's... I don't want to say her name. I just say...
Whatever, just go.
Fine.
What'd you do?
Mary? Yeah, her name's Mary. I don't know, Mary's isn't... She's not super special, I guess. That sounds kind of shitty and all, but... I mean, the most she wants to do with her life is be like a Suicide Girl model or whatever, and that's just... I don't know, man. I just need someone... She's not even going to school. Like, she doesn't want to do anything. She wants to drink and fucking, and post. She wants to be Instagram famous. I don't know, man. It's just fucking no priorities, no anything. Anyway, but last night, I guess she saw my Snapchat, and it's like it's all women. A few dudes, like my friend Matt and my other friends. She's like, "Who the fuck are all these people?" I'm like, "Whoa, easy, like we're not exclusive or anything." So she left. So that's, I guess, the worst thing I've ever done this week. I don't know, not very exciting, but I haven't done a whole lot. Tried putting in her butt without consent, so that's a trick play. Call it the quarterback sneak. How about you, Matt? What's the worst thing you fucking did all week?
This week, last Wednesday, I punched a 3-year-old.
Is it your sister, I hope?
No.
So a different 3-year-old?
Different 3-year-old.
Was it related to
Yes, it was. I was picking her up from my 3-year-old sister. I was picking her up from daycare. And I walk into her classroom, and as soon as I walk in, I see this 3-year-old boy just fucking hit her in the face with a book as hard as he can. And she, flew across the room. So, my parental instinct... I went up to him and I just fucking, you little fuck. And I was like, oh shit, that is not something I should have done right then.
You should just put, you can hit a 3. As long as no one sees it, who's the 3-year-old gonna tell?
She didn't. I got the fuck out of there. Anyways, so back to our topics.
Today's topic, we're just gonna get into
worst things we've done in bed.
The worst things we have said and or did or in bed.
Things we're not particularly proud of in bed. There you go. That's the best way to put it.
Yeah.
Things we're not particularly proud of that's happened in bed.
I'm gonna go first because Matt's sex is way cooler than mine. When the first girl I had sex with, I was like, I was in middle school, and that was the first time I lost my virginity in middle school.
The first time you lost your virginity?
The first time I lost it willingly. No, I'm just joking. She queefed in my face, I don't know, I was fucking her, she was going dry, so, as a gentleman, I went down on her, tried to get it all crazy, fucked her.
First time?
No, not the first time, this was, I don't know, her and I dated for 3 years, this is somewhere in the middle, I was fairly good, now I get, better,
right, yeah.
Getting better, so I went down on her, whatever, fucked her dry. and we were having sex for a while, and she queefed in my face. And this is middle school, so I don't know everything about sex, and I'm learning sex from the show I remember in 5th grade about the talk and like crap I'm reading online and porn. So my sexual experience was raised on porn. Uh, I don't want to. I'm not gonna talk to my dad.
As
about
is
queefs.
everyone's.
Everybody.
Yes.
She queefed in my face, and it was like she was like embarrassed, and she was embarrassed for me. And I was just like, I feel like it was a fucking like right in the face, and I was just like, closed my eyes.
Like
and
when you unleash a balloon.
Yeah, it wasn't like it was like I was like ooh. And she looked at me and she's like, "I'm so sorry." I was like, "What the fuck was that?" I was like, "She's like, it was a queef. It was a queef." And I'm like, "It's a pussy fart. Pussy fart. I've read about this." But like a man, I continued and I kept having sex with her, and we just never talked about it again. Uh, man. And the worst thing ever, I don't think I've ever said anything bad in bed just because I'm a gentleman, and because if I say something bad in bed,
What the fuck, Evan?
okay, I'm not a gentleman. I just feel like she's not gonna let me finish. If I
So you're not a gentleman. You're the biggest asshole ever.
no, I just want to finish. I just want to.
Exactly.
I want to end what I started. But I do say quirky things in bed, like seasonal things, like if it's the Christmas time and I finish early, I'll be like, yeah, fucking Santa's coming early this year, and then on her face, and then hopefully the comedic relief, makes her forget that I didn't last that long the first time. Maybe I forgot to jerk off before the
Never
dates.
happens. You better go down on her if you do that.
Nah, we went and had
Be
cookies.
polite.
Fuck that. I mean, other stuff like I'm gonna stuff your turkey or trick or treats or whatever. Like whatever.
Let's back up for a second, Jamie, real quick, because I think we need to talk about this. If you finish
I mean, not anymore.
first,
I
if
mean,
you finished first,
okay, you should go down on her.
do you feel obligated? Is it the right thing to do?
I mean, personally, I'm very selective on who I go down on. Like, I don't go down on everybody. It's like I don't care who sucks my dick, but it's just like I'm very, very, very picky about who I'm eating out. You know what I mean? So yeah, I mean, if it's a girl I care, like after a while with like the longer you fuck someone, the better you are.
So
Fucking
like
her
you
longer.
won't even throw a finger in there?
I mean, I'll just give her an IOU. We'll watch a few episodes of something. 20 minutes later, I'm just back at it. So it's just like more of like a pause thing.
Gotcha.
Or I just kick her out. I don't know. She's
round two.
Yeah, it's round two. Just
Gotcha. I feel completely obligated to, which sucks because I have a beard. So it's like after I finish down there, it's like super wet, and it's good when like you're doing pregame, but like when it's already
it's like taking a bath.
Exactly.
It's like taking a bath after someone's
Exactly.
used it or peed in it or whatever.
Yep. Anyways,
Matt's a gentleman. He doesn't just he goes from the butt to the clits.
My tongue goes all up in there.
All up in there. I remember in my freshman year of college, someone started a rumor that I only ate girls' assholes out, which I thought was the weirdest thing to start a rumor about.
Have you ever eaten an asshole?
No.
It's pretty great.
Fucking, what's it
It's
taste?
it
tastes like ketchup, or it tastes like chicken.
Nothing.
It tastes like ketchup.
If it tastes like anything, you need to find a different girl because she's not cleaning properly.
Oh no. Oh man.
Ladies, wax. That's all I have to say. One word, just wax. Everything. Everything. You want to get married? Wax.
Wax. Wax on, wax off. Shit. Since this is our first show, or actually, Matt, you go ahead and tell the audience what you've done and said.
Something I'm not particularly proud of. Okay, all right. So I was dating this one girl in my senior year in high school, and
What's her name, Matt?
Her name is Squid.
Squid.
And that's what I called her, at least, if you know what I mean. I really, like, I was going through an anal porn phase, you know what I mean? You ever go through porn phases?
Yeah.
And, like, I really wanted to have anal, but, like, she'd never done it before. She was really like, no, I'm not going to do that. That's not going to happen. And I was like, why the fuck not? It's only gonna hurt like in the beginning. She's like, well, why don't you fucking do it then? And I was like, okay, yeah, I fucking will. And so that night I went to Cindy's sex shop and I got a strap on. And I got it back and I was like, here. And she's like, are you fucking kidding? This is really happening? Like, yeah, here, fucking fuck me and then let me put it in your butt. So she uses a strap on and fucks me. And
Did y'all use lube at least?
yes,
What kind
it's
of lube
actually
was it?
coconut oil. You ever use coconut oil?
No,
It's
not yet.
yeah, it's really coarse. It doesn't feel great. But
Have you ever had time? I'm sorry. Have you ever had like lube that like tastes like something like
strawberry?
flavored?
Yeah,
Strawberry.
strawberry. I have that right now.
That was one of my exes. Susie, her name's Susie. I don't care. Fuck her. She's not ever gonna listen to this. That feminist bitch. I remember we would have sex for a very long time, and we were both like fucking infos. Like holy shit! Like when we dated, it was just sex. Like there was nothing else just sex. Like it was one of those relationships just purely like based on sex. And she would go dry very quickly, so we had to start using lube because she'd want to stop or whatever. And we got this flavored lube, and it tasted amazing. Like I got it from Spencer's. I'd eat it like candy sometimes. I don't think that's healthy for you, but I would
That's probably not healthy for you.
I would eat lube. I used to I would put it on my pancakes one time. I was really drunk. Put it on my pancakes. Anyway, continue. Sorry,
Point in my story, she says, you let me fuck you, you can fuck me in the butt. I got the shit, she fucked me, and the bitch did not let me fucking have anal sex with her.
So you went out and you spent your own money on
No,
this?
no, she was a waitress, so I definitely stole $100 from her first,
When she was
bought
second?
$100 worth of sex toys.
And do you still have it?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Because it's not bad,
Start-
butt stuff is great. Like I'm totally like if it's a really really hot girl, I'll take it in the butt for her.
Shit, dude. Fucking just start leaving it like around put it in the dishwasher or
I
something.
left it in the shower one time.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Did your parents find?
No.
No.
The maid.
The maid
The
found it.
maid did, and
Shit.
I found it in a like a 20-ounce cup. Like she just put it.
In the bathroom?
Yes.
Did she wash it for you?
No.
She
I mean, it was already clean. So
Oh, it was already clean.
Yes.
Man.
Anyways, worst thing I've said. So, and I feel terrible about this to this day. Because I do like to think of myself as a gentleman sometimes. In bed at least. And I was with this girl and we were doing the foreplay thing and then the massaging happened and then there was this full body massage once we were both naked and her vagina just smelled so bad. Like I love vagina smell. I love eating out vaginas. It tastes, it's the best taste in the world. It's really great, honestly. But this was just like on another fucking level. It just tasted like a building full of chicken ramen noodle. Just I couldn't do it. And I told her, I was like, hey, yeah, your vagina, I can't. I had Doritos earlier that day, and I threw up in my mouth a little bit, and she was like, oh, and she was like, what was that? And I was like, I'm sorry, your vagina smells so bad, I can't do this. And she got the fuck out of my house, and I felt awful, but at the same time, I never want to see her again because that shit was bad, clean. You know what I mean?
We're on blast. What's her name?
I'm not gonna do that.
Come on, do it.
No.
Not gonna put her on blast.
No. Not that. I don't need people to know that particular fact about her.
Oh man.
Anyways.
Shit.
So Jamie, speaking of being in bed, I have this question for you.
Alright.
So rape.
No.
It's
We're
literally
not doing this.
No, Jamie.
No.
Jamie, wait.
We're gonna offend someone.
Hear me out.
No,
Hear me
here
out.
we
Just
go.
hear me out. Rape is literally the worst thing ever. If I ever met a rapist, I'd fucking shiv him in the neck because that is literally awful. And if anyone listening to this has gone through that, my heart goes out to you, as does Jamie's. I'm sure we are sorry on the behalf of every man. So, rape, awful. Rape fantasy, like that is some shit that I'm about. You know what I mean? Like bondage, just like really handcuffs, just all that dominant shit. So, really against rape, really for rape fantasy. What does that make me, Jamie?
I mean, oh shit, I don't know, man.
Like, what's the difference? What's the fine line?
You know,
because when girls are into that shit, they don't mess around.
They don't
They,
fuck
they say,
around.
hey, no, stop. When am I supposed to know if it's real or not?
just if a chick tells you prior, like, hey, I really like being forced, like I'm gonna say no, but keep going.
I know, but
It's
what
a
if she
set-
changes her mind in the middle?
It's a fucking setup, okay? Don't do it. If you're listening to this, it's a setup. There's cameras somewhere. There's a voice recording. She's gonna take everything you own.
Like that scene in Gone Girl with Neil Patrick Harris. Anyway,
That's cool though. I fucking love. He's one of my favorite gay dudes in Hollywood. No, can't say that.
anyways, no, you can definitely say that. Neil Patrick Harris, MPH. If you're listening to this, what's up? If you're listening to this, also, what the fuck are you doing with your life? How did you find this? Anyways.
I mean, actually, okay. Adam and I were actually talking about this not too long ago, like probably a week or two ago. Adam's one of our friends that we're gonna get on the show as well. He's very vulgar. In advance, we're sorry. So Adam and I were actually talking about the subject the other day. Freaking. So Adam's also into rape porn, rape.
Fake fantasy.
Fantasy,
Yes.
fake rape, if you will, or fantasy. There's this website or whatever, like R porn or R rated. I don't know.
Heavy R.
Heavy
R.
R.
I know it well. Yes.
Heavy R, where you can find porn about pissing and shit. Just the darkest fantasy. Like definitely not 100% sure if the site's legal or not. But he's like, oh yeah, dude, fucking don't worry about it. Fucking the videos are like 85%, like 85% staged. So 85% of the videos on that website are staged. The other percent of it is supposedly real, and they all come from Japan, overseas. So, I mean,
Don't go to Japan.
Don't go to
It's
Japan.
the lesson we've learned.
If you're a woman, just stay away from Japan.
Just stay in America for the rest of your life, pretty much.
Don't travel
Anywhere. Yeah. Hostile. That's a real thing.
But I don't know. Adam's a very fucked up individual. I don't think it's a bad thing as long as you don't ever do it to someone. Like you can tell, like if you're ever comfortable enough with that, your significant other, you can always be like, "Oh yeah, I'm really into forceful fucking," and she's like, "Me too, my stepdad." I'm just joking. No, just kidding. But I don't think it's a problem. I think it's not an open conversation like at a Starbucks that you should have. But I don't think it's just a fantasy. I don't know. I'm fucking sexually. I'm really into fucking Asian chicks. Like I can't help it, dude.
I'm not.
Not into Asian
Not
chicks.
at all.
I fucked 2 Asian girls in my life, and they're stereotypes exactly like in pornography. So that's not into butt stuff. I don't think this generation's into butt stuff though. Honestly, I don't.
I know it's kind of sad.
It's really shitty. Like no one's into butt stuff
really
anymore.
is.
You know, like all the chicks I've tried it once, so we're missing out. You know, so
Ladies, if you want to get married, wax butt stuff.
wax and butt stuff.
Wax and butt stuff. You
And
will
don't-
have a man.
You know what? Make sandwiches. I had this one chick that would not make me as the feminist. She would not make me a sandwich because she thought it was again. I was just hungry. I was asking her to do me a favor and make me. I cook fucking 3-course meals for this bitch, and she can't put fucking ham and cheese on a fucking on bread. So I would have to outsource her job to Subway. You know, and I think she should pay for it at that point. She's outsourcing her job of making me a sandwich. She should be paying for Subway, not the other way around. We're gonna do one more thing, and then we're gonna call it a day. We did have a guest, a female on here, scheduled to come on the show. She got kept up at work, so she couldn't be here. Unfortunately, we do have tight schedules. With all the fantasy that we're gonna watch when we're done here, we have so much fantasy to get through. It's freaking ridiculous. But we're gonna call her T because I'm sure she'd be pissed if we used her real name. She didn't want to tell me anything personal about her, but she did want to talk about her parents. Supposedly the other day she was shopping with her mom, and she was holding her mom's phone for whatever reason, and her dad sent her mom a dick pic, and she saw it, and she's like, "I just saw my dad's dick," and she made the biggest scene at Hobby Lobby or where the fuck she was. And her mom was like, "Shut up, everyone!" Like, and her parents are like 50, so you know what?
Good for them.
Good for them.
Good for them.
Jesus, 50, holy crap! Like, I get bored with some chicks after a fucking year or so, man. Like, I don't.
No, they definitely do not cheat on each other.
They don't, man.
Yeah.
They are definitely in love. They're still, and the next day she's holding her dad's phone, which I would not touch. After that, I would not touch any of my parents' phones.
That's her fault. At this point.
At this point, she's asking for it. She's holding her dad's phone, trying to show him how to download some kind of app or how to use something or whatever. And her mom sent her dad a vagina, a picture of her genitals, her vagina. If we're gonna be adults about it, I don't want to use. You want to say the C word, Matt?
No, I don't.
Okay, pussy lips. Then her vagina. This is so disrespectful. I'm so sorry. She said if you're gonna talk about the story, do it in the most classy way possible. And I am.
No, that's great.
This is not. It's not gonna happen.
She shouldn't have told him the story in the first place.
She should have told. And the thing is, she called me afterwards, like, and I was laughing. I was laughing so fucking hard. I was having a depressing ass day, and that made my day. And she's like, "You're not helping." I'm like, "You told me that you saw."
You know who your friends are.
You know
what you can and can't tell us.
I mean, if someone passes away, I'll be there for you. But I mean, like, you saw your parents' genitals in like a day, like within a 24-hour period. That's hilarious. That's love to your parents. If they ever, I'm sure. Honestly, I think her mom will hear this. And I'm sorry. But you know what? That's what I am for when I get married. I want that partner. Like Matt and I have agreed that the next women that we date, we're gonna marry them.
Yep. No more committed relationships until I feel like she deserves a ring.
Exactly. So that's love, though. Like, you know, that's if Matt, have you ever gotten to like I think there's different stages in sex. Have you ever gotten to like been in a long relationship and like you can't finish, like you're like you have a boner and it's all there, but you can't finish, and like she's way done already. Have you ever pictured like someone else instead of her? Like to finish, like maybe.
Yeah, I have.
That's kind of shitty, but you know, we've all been there. Like every guy's done that. Every guy's done that. Like if you've been in a relationship over a year, or even before that, maybe depending on how boring you are, there's gonna be that time where you can't finish, and it's not you. It's just like I don't know. Like it's a mental thing. Maybe you just can't finish. Maybe you've just been in there too many times that week. You know. But yeah, every guy does that. Do you want to end the show there on that mark?
Well, we didn't touch on the fact that we do take email submissions.
Right, we do.
And, write us letters. Tell us what you think. Tell us your own stories that we can read, like we read Tease.
Tease. Don't show us a really Tease submission.
So, yeah. Once again, I'm Matthew.
I'm Jamie.
This is Jamie.
We actually don't have an email for now, but we're using, I guess, my personal email for now until we make one. It's gonna, you idiots!
You're gonna get a bunch of dick pics.
You're gonna get a bunch of asshole submissions. I mean, if I don't get it, it's probably going in my junk. But the email is James Rod ROD 2007 at yahoo.com. Matt and I will be actually performing at the Joke Joint on Fuquay in Houston this Wednesday. So come out and see us. Come talk to us. Ladies, once again, if you do want to get on the show or even text us or whatever, the email, whatever, just let us know. Thank you so much. Y'all have a great day. And fuck you. Just joking.
Oh, really? Fuck you.
No, seriously, fuck you. If you don't like this, fuck you.